About education. Okay. Hello, Lisa. Okay, so first of all, I am very much interested to know about education. That what is education?
Education is a power which helps us to understand what is right or what is wrong. It also helps us to behave well with each other, and it also helps us to give moral lesson, and it also helps us to get um, more knowledge.
Okay, thank you. So now, you need to say what's the actual purpose of education in our life. By being educated, what can we gain in life, or what's the actual purpose? For example, you have studied and you have completed your study. So, what was the main purpose of your education? Why did you like to be educated?
I like education because I want to get a better job,
Okay.
and I want to get respect from society, from relatives, from my family members, and education is very much important in our life. It solves our many problems. So I think education is very benefited in our life.
Okay. So, if I ask you another question regarding to education, this is it is known to us that education makes someone honest, as well as education makes someone confident, and education makes someone very truthful, like that. Am I right?
Yes.
But in the perspective of Bangladesh, we see that most of the higher educated people, they are corrupted, and they are always busy with cheating with others, and they have dishonest mentality, and they have bad purposes. So if education makes them truthful, if education makes them honest, so why the people after being educated, they are corrupted?
Some people misuse education, misuse the power of education because they want to become a rich man in their life, and they want to get many power in their life, and mm, so they used education in bad user.
So if people make them, if education has power to make someone from bad into good, to make someone from dishonest into honest. So after getting education, why they are dishonest? Why are they greedy? Why are they liars? Why are they busy with cheating? Can you see? So you would like to say that simple answer the simple answer of this question is it's not the problem of education, it's the problem of their nature, it's the problem of their mentality. So I think education cannot change their mentality. If they have bad mentality, education cannot change them. But they have learned many more moral lessons. That yes, don't be liar, be truthful, be honest, be faithful. But they didn't follow this command to earn money. Okay. So here you need to say, are you satisfied with our present education system of Bangladesh? Are you satisfied with the present education system of our country?
Yes, I'm satisfied with the system of our education in our country because the Prime Minister of Bangladesh gives us many changes in this education and education system, and she also
She also wants to bring.
she also wants to bring many changes in education system, and for this, many students,
Okay, but nowadays, hello, listen. Many other students as well as many other parents, hey, many other students and parents, they are much more frustrated, much more disappointed with our present education system. So if you think that our present education system is much more effective for the students, it's much more beneficial for the students, so why parents are much frustrated? Why the students are much frustrated with present education system?
Many parents became frustrated from this education system because the students
Because of creativity capacity.
because the creative capacity is very tough for this for all the students, and many students cannot understand the uh, creative activities, and they don't answer all the questions.
Okay, you think that it's not the problem of our education system, it's the problem of the understanding capacity
Yes.
of the student as well as the parents, it means guardians.
Yes.
Okay, so now I have another question for you. If you think about the education system of nearby country India, you'll see that all of the learners of India, they are very much good at speaking English, and without going to any coaching center, they are able to speak English very smartly, very fantastically. But in the perspective of Bangladesh, after completing graduation as well as post-graduation, there are many more learners. They are unable to introduce themselves also in English. So if you think that our education system is right enough, so why the students or the learners of our country, after completing their graduation as well as post-graduation, they are unable to speak in English? Why?
Because there is no available English language class in our country, so it is not combined. It's combined class. Though it is combined class in our country, but all the
Hey, Shubhana,
all people don't understand. Cannot understand English language properly. So they have no knowledge about English, and they're so they're
okay, so don't you want to blame our education system for this?
no, I don't think.
Okay, so you would like to blame what do you like to, or which things do you like to blame for this? Our students are responsible for this.
Yes,
Or the
of course.
teachers are responsible.
Students, because they don't they cannot English they cannot understand English, and they cannot they don't attend the English classes.
No, I think that the students they are very much attentive to their classes and they attend the classes regularly, but there is no any speaking method for the students at class, and likewise that there is no any bar on speaking English in their academic time. Okay, and the teachers, they never motivate the students to speak in English. They never try to motivate the students to speak in English or to write something in English. Okay, so I think that it's a problem of the method, or it's a problem of the system of our education. If our government declares from today, if anybody wants to pass SSC exam, he must face speaking test for 50 marks. If this declaration comes from government, just after getting the declaration, I think that the problems will be solved from our country. All other students will be busy to learn how to speak in English, and the teachers, they will motivate the students, focus in the class to learn spoken English. Then automatically the students will learn how to speak in English, at least for passing in the SSC exam. But there is no any mark in speaking. This is why they only write, they only memorize something, and going to the exam hall, they vomit out and they get good marks. Okay, this is the problem. But in India, if you go, you will see that all other learners, they are bound to know how to speak in English because there is mark for it. Okay, and if there is marking system of speaking in our country, I think that this problem will be solved. Isn't it? What's your opinion?
Yes, sir. I think it is true.
Okay. Okay. So I see that you have given. Okay. Do you have any other choice?
So mobile phone.
Okay, about mobile phone. Okay, so I'm going to ask you somewhat tough question about mobile phone. This is about nowadays the young generation, especially the children, are getting much more addicted to using mobile phone. So, isn't it bad for their career?
Yes, of course, it is very affected from by the young generation because sometimes they took mobile phone from their parents by learning education.
By the name of learning something from
education, but they don't use it
for
properly.
that purpose.
For that purpose, they misuse the mobile phone. So I think it is very affected by the learners.
Okay, but nowadays many other children they don't follow the command of their parents. They don't try to obey the rules and regulations of a school or anywhere. So I think that nowadays the students are going to be disobedient in our country. And I think that here a mobile phone, this addiction is mainly responsible. Because in mobile phone they see that students they behave according to their wish with their teachers. মানে আমি যেটা বলতে চাচ্ছি মুভি দেখার মাধ্যমে অনেকে কি করে শিখতেছে কিভাবে টিচারদের সাথে ফান করা যায় মজা করা যায় টিচারের সাথে ইয়ে করা যায় যেমন একদিন আমার স্টুডেন্ট ঠিক আছে মানে আমাদের স্কুলের এক স্টুডেন্ট আমি ক্লাসে পড়ায় করে বেরিয়েছি ঠিক আছে ঠিক আছে মেয়ে কিসের জন্য জানি একটা কি মানে বিষয় জানি ছিল এটার জন্য মেয়ে একটা জিনিস আনছে আইনা সেটা এরকম আমাদের দিয়ে সেটা বলতেছে তার পাঁচ মানে এরকম করতে হবে হাতের সাথে আমি বলছি আর এখানে তো টিচার না আছে দেখি পাবে এই মেয়ে মানে টিভিতে দেখছে কোথাও দেখে মনে শিখছে যে টিচারের সাথে এরকম একটা জিনিস করা যায় সে আসে এটা মনে করছে এটাও কোনো টিভি হল ঠিক আছে বাস্তবতায় এখানে মানে এরকম হয়ে গেছে তাহলে এখন মানে কি এগুলো ছোট থেকে দেখা পরে দে আর আউট অফ কন্ট্রোল রাইট নাও they are out of control at home and also in school বুঝছেন মানে অনেক টিভিতে মুভিতে দেখে না টিচারের সাথে অনেক ফ্রেন্ডলি হইতাছে ঠিক আছে এই কথাছে সেই কথা তো ও ভাবছে আমার বাস্তব জীবনে এটা অ্যাপ্লাই করা যাইব ঠিক আছে এই চিন্তা করে আছে so I see that nowadays the students are out of control because of getting this technology okay just after their birth জন্মের পরে এগুলো পেয়ে যাচ্ছে ওকে so many thanks for your nice performance আমরা বিভিন্নভাবে কোশ্চেন করেছি আমার এই টপিক